In this video, I'm going to be talking showers. Now, the debate over whether or not you should put a shower in your van has been going on for a long time. And I'm going to tell you that kind of the pros and cons, the things that I've learned now from building close to 30 different vans and several of them with showers. So if you're looking at building a van out yourself, or even if you're having a builder build out your van and you're trying to decide whether or not you should put a shower in your van, then this video is definitely for you. So let's get into it. So like I said, we have built close to 30 vans now, and only a handful of them have had showers. The very first van that I built out for myself was a Sprinter 144, and we did an indoor shower in that van. We did a full wet room. The reason we did that is that Lisa absolutely would not go for a van without a shower. She says, I have to have a shower. If I'm going to travel in a van, I got to have a shower. So we built that van out. We traveled in it for about 6 months. And we found that we almost never used the shower. Now, we did use it for storage, and it was awesome as a bathroom because we had the toilet in there. But as far as a shower goes, we just didn't use it. So the second van that we built for ourselves was another Sprinter 144. And in that, we did not do an indoor shower. We did an outdoor shower. We always do an outdoor shower on our vans off of the garage, but no indoor shower. We traveled in that van for a few months, and we didn't miss the shower at all. In the summer, the outdoor shower worked great. And when it was colder, we were able to find places to stay that had showers. And so really it was fine. When you don't do an indoor like wet room, you typically don't have a place to put the toilet that is enclosed and private. So that probably would be my biggest downside of not having a wet room or a bathroom in the van. But what we found is it's easy to just ask the other person to step out of the van or sit up in the front for a minute while you do your business using the toilet. And so really we didn't miss it at all. So my feeling is that on a 144 or any short wheelbase van, the shower just takes up so much space. It really walls in your space, so it feels very enclosed. And I love that open feeling that you get when you don't have an enclosed bathroom. On a long wheelbase van like a Sprinter 170 or a ProMaster 159 or a longer wheelbase Transit, I think a shower is a pretty nice feature. Those vans are big enough that if you do an enclosed wet room, you still can have a nice open feeling in the van. We recently did a Sprinter 170 with an enclosed bathroom, and it turned out awesome. And I don't feel like it really encroached on the living area much. So my feeling is in a longer wheelbase van, especially if you're going to be living in the van or spending a lot of time in it, then an enclosed wet room is a really nice way to go. So what happens if you're doing a short wheelbase van and you really, really want an indoor shower? What are your options? First of all, you can go with the enclosed wet room. We've done a couple of vans like that. But like I said, for the amount of time and use that you get out of a shower, I feel like you're just giving up a lot. I heard something recently, and I don't remember who said it, but they said there are no solutions, there are only trade-offs. That is so true in a van conversion, especially in a short wheelbase van. Everything you do is going to impact something else. So if you're doing an indoor shower, you're going to have to give up a lot of other things. So we had this customer who owns this van. This is a short wheelbase Ford Transit mid-roof. So it's a smaller van, but she absolutely felt like she needed a shower. Now she's also going to be traveling with a couple of dogs. She does dog shows. She needs a place to have the dogs. She needs to be able to, wash the dogs down on the outside of the van, but for the inside, she wants her own shower. That was one of her absolute must-haves in the van. So we did a lot of research, and we kind of came up with the decision that the best option to leave everything open and give her everything else she wanted was to do an in-floor shower. So once we started to try and figure out where to put the indoor shower, we found that we were really, really limited on where we could put the drain and get that drain to the gray water tank. And the reason for that is if you put a gray tank on the passenger side, because of the step, it's going to be a pretty small tank. And so originally what she wanted was to have the shower pan right here in the floor or maybe in the middle somewhere. The problem is right down the middle, you've got your drivetrain and exhaust. Over here, you've got your fuel tank, and you do have some open space here, but then you have your step. So you're just really limited on being able to put that in there because of where the drain goes. You don't want the drain going right down on top of your exhaust or your drive shaft. And so we looked at putting it right here, but the gray water tanks that would go on the passenger side and still allow her to have running boards was just really limiting. So we did a FaceTime call with her and kind of went through some different options. Now, another option we looked at was doing a bench here and doing a shower inside the bench where she could lift that up, pull the curtain up to the ceiling, hang it, and have a shower enclosed right here in the slider, which was a really good option. The problem was she needs room for 2 pretty large dog crates, and there wasn't going to be enough room in the garage area for both of them to be able to have doors, have both of them face the way she wanted and be able to let the dogs in and out of the doors. We would have to put them this way, and she would have to get one dog out from the front, one from the back, and that really didn't work for her. So we decided we needed to put an enclosure for a dog crate here. So that eliminated the opportunity to put a shower here. So we were really in a dilemma, and so we did a FaceTime call with her. We kind of went through some different options, and what we came up with was to do a folding shower. Now, if you're not familiar with these folding showers, they're made by Van, and right here in Utah, and awesome company. And we've used their shower pans before, and we actually have installed one of the folding showers in a customer's van that they brought to us to just do the plumbing system. So we have used the folding showers before, and she had her Galley on this side, that customer, and was able to fold down the shower right here. We were able to do a drain through the floor to a gray tank that was towards the back, and it all worked out fine. But in this case, we just have a smaller bench on this side that's going to enclose the dog crate. So what we decided to do was put the shower over here. And what we're doing is we're putting it right here in this opening.
Hey guys, do you enjoy the outdoors but planning meals has got you down? Whether it's space, weight, refrigeration, or prep, healthy, quick, and easy delicious meals can be a real challenge. More and more people are turning to Thrive Life freeze-dried meals because they're lightweight, need no refrigeration, have no preservatives, and taste amazing. Just add hot water and you've got a meal in less than 10 minutes. With breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, Thrive has got you covered. Check out the link in description for more info.
And it's going to fold down, and I'll put the shower up in here in a minute so you can kind of see how it sits. But it's in this opening. So what we had to do was make sure engineering-wise everything's going to work. And one is that it would fold down and not hit this bench. So we had to determine the bench could be 50 inches long. The shower would come down, wouldn't hit it. We'll be able to lift the curtain up to the ceiling, and she'll be able to shower right here. No matter what shower you use, one of the challenges is going to be the drain. So once we got the shower in-house and we set it in here and tried to figure out where the drain would go, we were so limited. Again, because you've got your fuel tank, you've got your drivetrain, your exhaust. Gray tank is over here on this side, just to the outside of the fuel tank. But you've got beams also going through the floor. And because of the way the Galley was already built, and because of the way that would sit, the drain was right on top of a beam. And if we moved it forward, we would have had to have the Galley extend down 2 or 3 more inches all the way to here, and she wouldn't be able to move her seat back. And so we scratched our heads and tried to figure out, how are we going to do this drain? You're really limited because the drain has to be on this plane, and it has to be in the middle of the shower and go straight down through the floor. So this is the drain that comes with the Van shower, and it extends down about 2 inches. So you put a hole through the floor of the van and your drain comes out, and then it's going to go to your tank. So this just wasn't going to work because of the structure on the underside of the van, the fuel tank, all of that. We just couldn't get the shower in a place, because if we moved it this way, it would fold down and hit the bench. If we moved it this way, it would limit how far back the seat would come. So fortunately, on this van, we have a pretty thick floor. This floor has hydronic heat, in-floor heating. This is the system that runs that. There's the AquaHot in the back, and then this is the in-floor heat system with a pump and a mixing valve. So all that's right here. And so what we have for the floor is we have a 1-inch foam board, and then we have a 1/4-inch subfloor, and then we have 1/2-inch floor. So we have a 1 3/4-inch floor. So what we did is we found a drain, and I'm going to throw a picture up on here so you can see what it looks like. And it's 1 5/8. So just deep enough that it would fit in this floor. So what we did is we put it right here. Oh, actually, here it is. And what we did is we ran this drain over, and you can run it because, so this will connect to the bottom of the Tetravan shower, and then the hose will run, and you can really run it anywhere you want. And you can see we've got it curving around and then going down through the floor right where the freshwater tank is. And then we've got a T right here where our sink is actually going to be here, and we'll connect into that. So both the sink and the shower will drain into the freshwater tank very easily. Now what's awesome about this location, because this is the sink, we've got our water lines coming right here, hot and cold. We'll just be able to do a T and connect the shower connections as well as the sink connections. And the Tetravan shower only takes about 3.5 inches of depth, and so the rest of that can be for the sink. So here is the actual shower inserted into the opening. And you can see how clean it is. It has a door that hinges that we've taken off to be able to move it in and out and connect the drain. But this is what it'll look like with the cover on it. The mixing valve, the shower handle will be here, and then a place to hang it right here. And then there's a curtain that is inside that just comes up and attaches to the ceiling. And so it really is a really, really nice shower. It comes in stainless steel as well. Now, I just want to mention something. If you've watched any of our videos, you know we do all of our construction out of extruded aluminum. That saved our bacon on this van build, because we had already built this, this galley, and it was a couple of inches longer. We originally were not going to be using the shower, and so it was a different configuration. But all we had to do was cut 2 bars, this top bar and the one in the back, cut them down, loosen up some bolts, scoot everything down, reinstall these bars, and we were able to reconfigure the entire galley to fit this Tetravan shower, to give us enough clearance for the back of the seat, do all of that really in less than an hour. If that had been made out of wood with either glue and screws, pocket holes, dominoes, whatever, we would have had to break it apart. And who knows, it would have been a big, big project to redo the galley. So another shout out for extruded aluminum construction. Now, if you're doing your own van conversion, we've got some resources that we've developed. One of them is a van build sequence that we use in all of our van builds to keep us on track, to make sure that we don't do things out of order that could cause problems down the line, and also to make sure that in the end, everything comes together and the fit and finish is really professional level. So that document's available as a download. We've also got a DIY van build materials list that we've developed over the 4+ years that we've been building vans. We've researched and tested tons of different products and found the ones that we prefer to use in our van conversions. And we have all of those products in a document with links to purchase those, so you can access that document also. We've got links down below in the description. I'll also put a link up here for both of those resources. Now, we've got other things available on our website, so go ahead and check that out. If you're looking for a builder to build out your vans, we are booked through 2025, but we are taking reservations for 2026. So it's not too early to start thinking about a van builder, whether it's us or somebody else, because the good builders do get booked out pretty far in advance. So even if you're just starting to think about the van and don't even have a van ordered, then you definitely want to start looking for a builder right now. Now, hopefully this video helped you, whether you're doing your own conversion, or you have a builder doing your conversion, or you're just starting to think about a conversion, give you some options for showers. If you're looking for really, probably, I think, the most elegant solution in a small van that doesn't take up a lot of space, then this Tetravan shower is an awesome option. We'll also be wrapping this transit van build up in the next few weeks and doing a full van tour video on that. So if you want to make sure to see that video, as well as maybe you want to binge on our other videos, then make sure to subscribe and be sure to smash that like button. And we'll see you in the next video. Jeff with Thrive Vans. Thrive on. See ya.